welcome to Time Traveler Podcast. Today's guest is Charles Darwin.
Where am I?
We're at our studio in the amazing state of Washington, D.C.
Before we talk about your theory, please tell us about your life and realization of evolution.
Many thought I was going to be an unlikely revolutionary. I grew up in a wealthy British family. I was pretty shy and turned a blind eye by my father. He never believed in my studies. As a young fellow, I was intrigued by nature and its many secrets. As I got older, I wanted to take as many opportunities to observe plant and animal life. I would collect birds' eggs, seashells, beetles, and moths to study them. I spent hours watching birds and lying under the dining room table reading about nature. I was a very smart lad. School never seemed to challenge me. I was intrigued by chemistry, biology, botany, and geology. Goodness, I love me a good chemistry lesson.
Today, the topic we will be currently discussing at the moment is all about your theory of evolution, Darwinism.
Before we talk about that, would you like to indulge us on your autobiography and why you chose to drive along this path of research and evolution?
Why, of course, young lad, I would love to explain how I came to discovering the theory of evolution. In 1825, back in my younger years, science was considered dehumanizing and against the laws of God. But I did love to dabble and learn more in chemistry. However, because of these restricting rules, I was later condemned by my headmaster and called a hurtful and excruciating name, gas. I was often called this by my fellow peers back in my day. Wanted to study to become a doctor, so I went to Edinburgh Medical School. Then later on in life, I wanted to become a priest, to become more in touch with God and his beautiful creations in nature. So I went to Cambridge University to study priesthood.
Wow, that is a very interesting backstory, and I'm surprised that they didn't compromise between teaching science and chemistry and teaching the Bible at the same time.
Time to get to our main segment about your big theory of evolution, Mr. Darwin.
All right, I'll get to how I discovered the theory of evolution. Back when I was in my prime, I was studying botany. I was then later offered the exciting opportunity to work as an unpaid naturalist on the famous HMS Beagle. During the Beagle's 5-year travel across sea, it went and scouted across the coast of South America and made stops to places like the Galapagos Islands. I took full advantage and observed hundreds of different plant life and species of animals, and even observed many fossils. After the Beagle came back to England, I was able to reflect on my findings and studies, and I soon created the baseline for my later groundbreaking theory of evolution. However, I never publicly shared my views with others. I only shared my studies and theories with a close circle of fellow science buddies, but when another lowly British naturalist said he had found out a very similar theory, I decided I wanted to publish my original theory first.
Wow, it seems like you're quite the competitive scientist.
Well, since now we have your side, we'll now go back to our timeline. We will explain and show how Darwin's research and the discovery of his theory changed our world today.
He revolutionized our understanding of the world with the theory of evolution. He provided compelling evidence that species are not fixed but changed over time through a process of natural selection.
Darwin's research allowed us to conceive and understand evolution as an important concept in biology, and provided a semi-basic mechanism called natural selection that helps provide an explanation to how evolution occurs in nature.
His studies showed that species are not fixed but can adapt over time to better survive in their environments. The idea challenged long-held beliefs and sparked a major scientific debate. Over the years, his theory gained strong support through fossil records, genetics, and observations of living species. Today, natural selection remains a central principle in biology. Darwin's work forever changed the way we understand life on Earth.